Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this beautiful fall inspired airbrushed look. So if you are interested, please keep watching. Alright, so I'm just going to start off by taking Honey Beige and highlighting certain areas of my face and also concealing any blemishes just lightly before my foundation. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep applying it like so. If you want to see the full routine on how I conceal or highlight, I will have links to those videos in the description box below for you. Once I'm done with Honey Beige, I'm just going to go ahead and take Dark Almond and go ahead and contour my cheeks. And I'm going to go ahead and contour around my temples, my forehead, and of course my chin. If you are interested on how I contour, I will also have that video linked in the description box below for you. Then it's time for blush, and here I'm just using Peach Pink and I'm applying it to my cheekbones, blending it into that contour shade. Now I like to apply this before my foundation just because it gives a more natural finish. Next I'm going to be taking my foundation, and currently it's a mixture of nutmeg and golden olive, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it like so all over my face in small circular motions. If you're interested on my healthy complexion routine that's been updated, I will have that linked in the description box below for you as well. Then it's time to fill in my brows, and I'm not going to really talk about the shade too much just because of the fact that I change up shades because I'm constantly trying new colors, but this was a custom shade that's mixed. If you're really interested in knowing what it is, there is a link to the brow video in the description box below. So next is time for air shadow, and here I'm just starting off by applying Harvest Pumpkin to the transition area, and I'm just taking it from the outer V and blending it all the way in toward the inner corner of the transition. Okay, and if you're new to my air shadow videos, my compressor dial is at 10 o'clock, and I'm just lightly pulling back on the lever over and over to release small amounts of pigment at a time. Once I'm done applying Harvest Pumpkin, I'm going to be taking Orchid Plum and applying it to the inner corner of my lid and blending it out toward the mid-lid. Now I do want to extend this to my transition area, not so much as to cover the Harvest Pumpkin there. So I just want to keep it right underneath and have everything nicely blended. Then I'm just going to use the air from the airbrush to go ahead and dry it a bit. Then, also taking the same shade of Orchid Plum, I'm just going to use my shadow shield to protect the under area of my eye and apply this to the lower lash line, once again using the air to go ahead and dry it a bit. Now if you don't dry it and you concentrate the color there, you can get smearing going down to the under area of your eye, and you don't want that, so make sure to dry it. Once I'm done with Orchid Plum, I'm just going to be taking Safari and applying that to the outer corner of my lid, blending it just above the natural fold of my lid. Of course, I want to extend this color up so everything's nicely blended, but I do not want to cover the Harvest Pumpkin in the outer transition area. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it into the natural fold of my lid like so. So once I feel like I've achieved the depth of color on my upper lid, I am going to take this color to the lower lash line. I'm just going to apply it from the middle or midpoint of my lower lash line to the outer corner, just so everything's nice and evenly blended. I am going to be using my shadow shield just to protect the under area of my eye again. Okay, now I'm just going to increase the depth of color just to the outer V, just by, of course, protecting the outer corner of my eyelid. And I am going to go ahead and just concentrate the Safari there, just to kind of deepen the color a little bit more. Okay, and then it's time for airliner, and here I am using Midnight Blue for the inner corner of my eyeliner. So I'm just using it with my cat eye end stencil like so. Okay, and once I have the Midnight Blue, I am going to be taking Jet Black for the, I guess, cat eye end of my eyeliner and just applying it like so, blending it into the Midnight Blue. What this will do is add a nice contrast of colors and go ahead and bring more of the focus to my eyes. Then it's time for mascara. This is Maybelline's The Rocket Mascara, which happens to be one of my favorite mascaras in Very Black, applying it to the upper and lower lash line. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply my false lashes, and here I'm using Kiss Natural Lashes, and here the style I'm using is called Pretty, and I'm just applying it with my Revlon Lash Glue like so. and once I'm finished applying my false lashes, I'm just going to straighten my hair, and this is the finished look. I hope that these tutorials are inspiring you to add fall shades to your airbrush makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.